Hi, today I will discuss Oracle Cloud order to cash process, and you have that the mainly order to cash process will coming into the picture when you have the customer demand and when you are trying to ship the material from your own inventory warehouse, then we'll have the order to cash process coming into the picture, and it has a invoice also to be generated to the customer. So the mainly it get involved the material movement from the your inventory. So the inventory deduction will happen, and also it has a AR invoice to the customer. So where we can charge the material from the customer side as well. So when you have the requirement, where you have the customer requirement for the material that is going to ship from your own inventory and charge the amount from the customer, then we'll rise the order to cash process. And to create that in the system, could have the some roles like order manager or order entry specialist. So you can able to create the sales orders. Okay. So let me see to create the sales order directly in the system. So I have one customer taken out already. So I'm moving to the Oracle cloud screening. So once you open the order management, you have the two options. One is a create order, or else you can click the task. There also you have the create order. So either way, you can go and enter into the sales screen. So once you have the customer, enter the customer details. So it will load and it will identify the customer is available or not. Just click on the OK. And if you have any order type, you can give. Otherwise, it's not a mandatory because of it will workflow will flow based on the orchestration structure. So I'm not more giving any order type. But in case your orchestration has been built based on your order type, then obviously you have to give the order type. Otherwise, it's not a mandatory. So most of the tested system, it has built orchestration based on the line type. So that's why you don't need to worry about it. Okay. So just enter the item. So the moment when the item is got entered, it validates the whether this item part of this price list, and also it checks the whether this item having the GOP. If you have the GOP configuration, then it checks the availability. If the stock having the proper availability, then it gives the in stock. If you have no availability, then it will give out of stock. Okay. So just click on add. The line gets added, and if you wanted to have any information, just go to the shipment details, and there you can give any shipment that you would like to give, like DHL or something. Let me put DHL, DHL Air I'm taking, and in the shipping tab you would like to give any FOB. Let me choose any of the FOB shipping point and freight terms, the prepared freight term. And if you wanted to give any note to the your shipping instruction, you can give safe shipment. Okay, so yeah, if you would like to see any other information in the line level, just click the show. It will give. And if it's a very high or urgency material, then you can keep it as a high shipment priority. Okay, so that the warehouse department know that this is a high priority material. Okay. So yes, okay, well and good. And the billing information stores here, and the payment time is 30. And I wanted to show you one more thing is warehouse supply. We have the warehouse. If you enter the warehouse, it will try to ship the material from that warehouse. If you are not entering the warehouse, it will code the supply from your based on GOP configuration, and it identifies the where the supply is there, and from the nearest of the suppliers and nearest of the customers, from there it will bring out the material. Okay. So I save the order. So once I save, if you see the status is draft, and if you see the line status, it is not at generated anything. Okay. So if you wanted to validate any errors are there, then you can do validate. So it will check any errors are there in the order creation. Okay. So now I'm good with the submitting of the order. Just hit the submit. So your header status will going to from draft to processing, and your line status gets started as a not started status. Okay. So as you know that Oracle order processing will depending on your orchestration structure. So it will start your orchestration engine and we're going to keep on moving based on the steps that been defined in our orchestration. And every orchestration it has its own orchestration number. And once you click that, you could see what are the steps that getting involved in this orchestration process. If you see the currently it been scheduled, next step is resolved, next step is shipped. If you see the current status, it is scheduled. Okay. Let me refresh. Now it went into the awaiting shipping. So between it already crossed to the reserved step also. Okay. So if you wanted to know that which warehouse it been generated, just scroll down. You see here the supply details, which warehouse is going to send the material. And requested date is this, and schedule ship date also same because of we have the stock available, and schedule arrival date depending on your schedule ship date plus in transit lead times. Okay. So now I created my order and I submitted my order. So the line is awaiting shipping. Okay. So this is my order number 98590. Okay. So when I come to here, so first step is create order. Second step I did is validation sales order. The third step I did is submit order. So when I creating the order, the status is draft, and the moment when I submit the order, so it went into the progressing. The orchestration has started with not started status, then it moved to the created, then it moved to the scheduled and reserved. Then we are in the stage of awaiting shipping. These are all the sales order statuses. Okay. So now what I need to do, I need to pick my order. So this is my order number. So to do the picking and shipping, where I need to go? I need to go to shipping execution. Okay. So once you come to the shipping execution, go to inventory management classic window. So there you can do the picking in different ways. So I'll perform one of the way. Either you can go show task as a picks and create pick view, and otherwise you can go to the shipments, go to the shipment lines, and here you can keep it as all lines so that it will come all the lines. And currently I don't have my order number, so it is a hidden field, so I'll going to show field. So keep my order so that I can search with my order number. So this is my order number. Let me hit the search. Just observe the statuses what is there in the right now. So current status of this shipment is ready to release, and integration status is ready to interface. Okay. So I don't see any other statuses. Okay, let's hit the pick release. What is going to be done is it's going to be generated a shipment for this. Just save and close, and the current status is ready to release. Just do refresh. Just hit the search again. So let me go back. Okay, let it keep on running. Fine. So let me hit the save it again. Search it again, sorry. Yeah, now I could see the shipment number. If you see, it got the shipment number has been generated and the line status moving to the staged, and the rest of the information, let it open the shipment. So once I open the shipment, you could see the shipment status is open, and you could see the line status is staged, and you can see the moment request number, and you can see the sub inventory got moved to staging because of the material got moved to the staging area, and you could see the status as ready to interface. It's still same because of the line is not at interface yet. Okay, so the now next step is ship confirmation. Let me go back to my sheet. So the line status is that we have seen in the manage shipments is initially it is ready to release. Now it went to the staging. Okay, so here the integration status is still released to ready to interface. Okay, so now I'll going to do the ship confirm. So I did my ship confirm. So the line status is shipped now. Okay, line status is shipped. So header status is closed. The line status is shipped, and integration status is confirmed. Okay, just carefully observe that. So this is confirmed, and this is shipped, and this is not yet interfaced. We just need to wait for a moment. Okay, let me go back and come back. If you see, it got updated it now. The header status is closed, the line status is interfaced, and it's still confirmed. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go and validate my sales order. Okay, so go to the auto management, go to the auto management classic, and if you have the order number, just give the order number in the search icon and hit. The header status remains as processing, and the line status is shipped. To get take the awaiting billing, we have a program that will integrate the data to AR. So go to the schedule processes. The program name is manage shipment interface. Okay. And during the shipping time, we could see some of the jobs got hit. Let me submit this first, manage shipment interface. So take a mode as all, and organization is 001. Just hit the submit. See, it got shipment documents, print packing slip report, bills of lading report got triggered. Okay. And if you wanted to see how the output and all, just hit the track, and here you can take PDF. Okay, this is how the document will be. Okay, so let me go back to the Oracle. I submitted the job. Let's go to manage orders. They have search with order number. It should be awaiting billing. Yes, sir, we have moved this. Okay, so now let me submit auto invoice job in the system. Okay, so go back to the schedule processes. So hope you're able to see all the statuses, interfaced and shipped and awaiting billing. Everything we covered here. So now we wanted to like to see build. Okay, so import auto invoice. So import auto invoice is a program. So click on OK. The BU is US1, and the transaction source is DOO, distributed order orchestration. Okay, so if you have to submit for order, you can give the order number, otherwise it will trigger all the open orders just been shipped and waiting for to get built. Okay, so I wanted to submit only for my order, so that's why I give the order number. Okay, so let it complete. It's taking time. That's fine. So we'll quickly go to validate the sales shipping sales issue transactions in the inventory side. So go to inventory management. So go to inventory task. So go to inventory task to see where the successful transactions has been stored, review completed transactions. And here you can search with different basis of the criteria. Let me search sales order. Do you have the order type? Let it come because otherwise it will come all the sources. I just wanted to see. That's okay. Let me hit search. Oh, where is my item? This is my item. Let me insert my item for the search. Yeah. So usually it captures. Let me put more columns. Okay, so you could see sales pick 2 entries, sales issue is 1 entry because of when the sales pick was happened, it is moving the material from inventory, one sub-inventory to other sub-inventory. When the sales issue was happened, it moved the material from the staging to the customer point. Okay. Now let's go back to the order management. Let me take the order, see whether it got generated or not. Yes, it got closed the line because of order got built. So to view the from the sales order screen itself, what is the invoice number? So we can go to the actions, switch to fulfillment view, and here you have to go to actions and view fulfillment details. In this details, we have the shipping tab, and there you can see which delivery got shipped. And in the billing details, you could see the invoicing details, invoice number. So this is your invoice number, and this is the amount that got billed for that. And if you have any lot or serial, you can able to figure it out here. Okay. So let me see if I have the receivable access. I'll open that as well and quickly show you. So currently, I'm not sure whether I have that privilege. Yes, go to the receivables. Okay, currently only the funds option is there. Maybe that is because of I just added before that. That's why it is not appearing here. Let me do refresh and see. Okay, still no luck. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I have showed you that invoice number. That's fine. True. Otherwise, if I could log in and log out, I could see that. Okay, so that's okay. So this is all about discuss about order to cash process. So I hope you got the good information by watching this. Thank you.